think we have very strong visibility on volumes. I think it's a little bit more uncertain what the pricing outcome will be. But essentially, since the 1st of July last, when the Europeans introduced the digital COVID certificate, the UK removed the restrictions in September, we've been returning very strongly. We've been operating at an 80% plus load factors. And I think we're carrying now 10.5 million passengers in September, and I think for October, we release the October figures tomorrow, we went just over 11 million passengers. So we're running at about 90% of our pre-COVID capacity. Load factors are about 10% lower, but pricing is a little bit weaker. As we said, in the first half of the year, the pricing was off about 30%. I think we'll do better in the second half of the year, probably off maybe 10, 15%. We'll have to continue to stimulate. But we had very strong bookings over the October midterm. Christmas looks extraordinarily strong. I think everybody who's been locked up for 18 months are going to visit friends and family over Christmas. And I think that takes us into a very strong recovery in the spring and summer of 2022, as long as there's no adverse COVID developments.
Yeah, just on that price stimulation, as you describe it, Michael, obviously offering more attractive fares than you would have pre-COVID. By what measure are these short of the pre-COVID run rate? And how long do you think you're going to have to keep this price stimulation in place?
I think through, the off-peak shoulder periods of the winter. October midterm break was very strong. Christmas will be very strong. I think spring midterm break will be very strong. Easter will be very strong. But in between that, in the middle of October, early December, late January, we'll be stimulating with very aggressive low pricing. And you see that in our half-year numbers. People will focus on the fact that we've doubled our traffic in the half year. Revenues have gone up by only 83%. But what's more dramatic is our costs have only risen by 63%. So we can afford to sell these lower fares because we've taken out so much cost during the COVID-19 period, and we're taking delivery from Boeing of the new the game changer aircraft. We have about 30 in the fleet now. By next summer, we'll have 65 of those aircraft, which creates an enormous growth opportunity for Ryanair to expand at airports all over Europe. And these airports are doing deals with us. Governments are supporting them to recover their pre-COVID traffic.
Mike, very good morning to you from Glasgow COP26. You and I had an extensive conversation, of course, about the environment and Ryanair's place within the environment. Viewers can find that online. But look, you're saying in your copy today that you can grow and cut emissions at the same time. Just share with our viewers who haven't seen you and I talking about this, how you can actually do that.
Well, there's two fundamental elements to it, Steve. As you know, anybody transferring from one of the older legacy carriers in Europe to flying Ryanair is reducing their emissions by 50% straight away. We have much younger aircraft. We fly with higher load factors, much more environmentally efficient way of traveling around Europe. But to add to that, we're going to invest up to $20 billion in a fleet of new. We're taking delivery of 210 new Boeing game changer aircraft over the next 5 years. These aircraft offer 4% more seats, but they burn 16% less fuel and 40% lower noise emissions. So we're committed to growing strongly in the next 5 years across Europe, but doing so by significantly reducing our environmental footprint from an airline that's already Europe's greenest, cleanest major airline.
Hi, I'm Joanna Bersecci, and thank you for watching. You can check out more of our videos by clicking on the boxes on the screen. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more from CNBC International. Thank you for watching.